Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, people, what's poppin'? What's
going
on? You tuned into the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Okay, so so today, guys, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, a lot of racism, a lot of because today's show is talking about black relationships and issues in
the black relationship.
Because it's very entertaining to talk about black stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that. You feel me?
There's nothing more entertaining than the coons of America.
Exactly. And we got we got a guest in the house. And we were back, in the studio arguing about a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my God, I forgot your name. What's your name?
One.
JB, because I know she wanted her tag name in here because she's like, hold on, we got a caller. I think this is Ronan, maybe. Ronan, what's poppin', man?
What's up, man?
What's going on? How you been?
I'm chilling, man. Just trying not to get some errant races around here.
I feel you.
It's wild out there.
I feel you. So we talking about issues in black relationships. What do you think is an issue with black people in relationships today, real quick?
Unrealistic expectations, I think. There's some who figure like he has to read a Wall Street Journal to be a real dude, or you hear this thing about a real woman does this and a real dude does that.
Right.
Real people don't have to announce it; they just do it. So
right.
That's how I feel about unrealistic.
Right. All right. That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna put you on hold real quick, and because we got to get into some news. So we're gonna start the news orgy, people. And guys, remember the calling number is 347-308-8977. So we got some stuff to say. But first, the most important news is JB's favorite book. It's called How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, and it's written by me, Mr. Locario. Oh, I forgot to introduce everybody. I'm Mr. Locario. We have Miles Cunningham, and we also have Anita G in the spot, and we got JB chilling with us. What up? She's trying to be out on shy, but this is the quietest I heard of her be since I met her. She's so quiet right now.
It's the Sexy Party Show.
First time, exactly. But guys, you got to get this book. Go to MrLocario.com, go to AlexSexyNaked.com, go to Amazon.com, and get this book so you can learn how to bang more chicks in less time and spend less money doing it.
Exactly.
You feel me? So this book will help you in your life when you're trying to get that booty. You feel what I'm saying? It's awesome. What do you think about this, JB? Because you're looking like what the hell did I walk into?
No,
You would get
it's an interesting looking book.
JB looks like Stevie Wonder's little sister.
Personally, I think that if you just change your weave as a female on a regular basis, then it's like you having 2 females in 1 month.
Oh my God!
And then you save some money.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Change it up.
Until you learn how to change your vagina, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But we have a lot of nigger news happening today because. So basically, what's been going on, I want to talk about this lady first. So, today I went on World Star Hip Hop and I seen this video of this woman and her name is, Jessica, something. She's like this Italian chick, I think.
Buffalo, New York.
She's from Buffalo, New York. And basically what happened was this guy, he was in his car, he started his car, and then this white chick starts wilding out saying, hey, you're scaring my kids by starting your car, and you're a nasty nigger, and you're stupid.
Okay,
hold on,
good.
You got it? There we go. Let's play it.
I'm bringing your father down here.
Please do.
They got the pauses in the damn video.
It's okay, buddy.
He don't like black people either.
Oh, that's good.
She just said how her kids doesn't like black people either.
I got this.
Amazing.
Sure is. It's disgusting when black people got it too.
Really?
Really.
You called me a nigger, and I just supposed to sit back, huh?
Sure did. You scared the shit out of my kids.
You called me a nigger, I just supposed to sit back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, World Star's messing up.
World Star's fucking up. But anyway, people, so it just cut off as soon as she's about to say nigger, too.
I just supposed to sit back, huh?
Sure did. You scared the shit out of my kids.
You called me a nigger, I just supposed to sit back.
Anyway,
World Star's fucking up.
World Star's fucking up as usual. So basically she was like, you're a nigger, you're a nasty nigger. So what happened was this went viral, and basically she has a Twitter page, and people have been going on her Twitter page and saying she's racist, but she's egging it on because she's using excuses like, well, if you guys can say the N-word, why can't I say it? And then she was like, oh, I apologize, and to show that I'm sorry, I'll promote any of you black guys mixtapes on my Twitter.
No, you didn't. No, she didn't. Stop lying on people.
And they actually have a Facebook fan page for her that says whatever her name is a racist, and they have a picture of her yelling. And it was funny because the guy said, I'm gonna call the cops, and she replies, do you know how many cops I strip for? That's what she said.
Yeah, she said that. She said, do you know how many cops I strip for?
So she's stripping for cops. She looks like, one of these trailer trash type of...
A wigger.
I don't know. What?
Hold on.
Trying that chart because I called him a racist because he's a racist, ignorant nigger.
She pronounced the gur.
She sounds like she has no teeth.
And tell him what? He's a racist fucking nigger. All right, you're done. My lawyer's involved.
Good, thanks.
Stay here. My husband's coming.
Okay, sure.
And the guy's cool as hell.
Wow.
That's funny. That shit is funny though, because it's sad, but it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's not as funny as this next story though.
Racism is alive and well, people.
So in other nigger news, your boy Justin Bieber and some of y'all, and this is funny because we just literally saw this. So before everybody, has heard that TMZ basically put out this video of Justin Bieber when he was 15, and he was saying, he made this lame ass joke talking about why are black people scared of chainsaws? Because it says run nigga 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 run nigga, that old bullshit, right?
Yo, that's funny.
So
I didn't hear it until now. Wait, he said. Black people are scared of chainsaw because it says when you start it up, it says run nigga 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 nigga.
That's an old ass joke though.
Yo, that's funny. I never heard that in my life. That is awesome.
So now,
that is awesome. I love that.
So now what happened is it has come out that Justin Bieber now they have an old video of him singing talking about killing black people.
One less lonely nigga.
Wait, you gotta
One less lonely nigga.
For Complex News.
Hey, take it. Rewind that shit.
One less lonely nigga. One less lonely nigga. One less lonely nigga.
For Complex News, I'm Sean Evans. The televised undoing of Justin Bieber continues, this time with the release of an ill-advised remix to One Less Lonely Girl. On Wednesday, TMZ released footage of a bushy-tailed 14-year-old Justin Bieber singing the N-word into a video camera. 6 times if you're keeping track at home. The Biebs also does a brief refrain in which he references joining the Ku Klux Klan.
If I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK. Then there'll be one less lonely nigga.
And in a brazen display of not giving a Bieber's camp is actually claiming responsibility, telling TMZ Justin wants the video out so he can own what he did. This couldn't come at a worse time for JB, who's coming off of an unrelated N-word scandal, an arrest on suspicion of DUI, a charge for criminal assault, an alleged visit to a Brazilian whorehouse, the time that he egged his neighbor's spot, empty bottles of codeine in his crib. Oh, and that time he nearly sparked an international incident for posting a picture on Instagram where he was outside a Japanese war shrine. Bieber is currently vacationing in...
Okay,
wow.
so yeah.
Interesting.
So Bieber...
Trouble kid.
You know what's funny? This is what I think happened.
He's suffering from influenza.
Yeah.
No, affluenza.
He's so rich he didn't know what he was doing. No, but seriously, these people, you know what these people doing? This is what I think, and people can think I think that and I'm not excusing him for being on some nigger shit because he's on some racist shit. But I think that what the powers that be do, because they say to themselves, hey, listen, this guy's gonna be big. and we need to control him. And then when Justin Bieber says "fuck you," they say, "Oh, you want to say fuck you to us? Let's put out this racist shit that we made you do."
Right.
So that they could put it out, and now you could be fucking up. You know?
And honestly, I saw an interview with him the other day, and he was explaining to some radio station how he really wants to retire. And I think there's something going on, like probably with the powers that be, the people that are signing his checks.
Right.
And like how Dave Chappelle got up and ran to Africa.
Right.
There's some shit going on with him. There's some shit going on with him.
What do y'all think? What do you think, JB and Anita? What do you think is going on with this nigger shit?
Guess first.
What do you think, JB?
I think there's a possibility that he might be tired of being Usher's bitch.
Oh, really?
That might be one factor.
But either way, Justin Bieber's on that bullshit. But what do you think, Anita? What's your thoughts?
I'm shocked. I didn't even hear about this week. I just think that he's going. You know how white people go through that phase and they go through that rebel thing, and then the world comes back and embraces and puts them back on track. See, no black kid, like little Will Smith, couldn't do that. No any other black child star could behave this way, and then people are like, oh my God, it's so offensive. So it's a phase he's going through. He'll regroup.
It ain't no goddamn phase. That nigga's racist. He said, I want to join the KKK, and there'll be one
white people can do that.
If I kill you.
Wow.
If I kill you, then I would be a part of the KKK, and then there'll be one less lonely nigger. He's actually trying to help us out. Because one less lonely nigger, I mean, that's, you know.
I have no thoughts on it. I'm pretty shocked.
Oh my God. And in other nigger news, Beast Stiviano, Donald Sterling's ex-chick, got her ass kicked by some white guys.
Nice.
So that's going on.
Awesome.
So it's
not that I condone beating women, but awesome. That's
so
awesome.
It's hell out here for people. It's hell out here.
There's a lot of dumb shit going on, like in real news.
Right.
Kids are getting stabbed in elevators.
Right.
Like some kid got stabbed because he didn't want to go to the prom with a chick in his school.
Oh,
wow.
More. We saw it today. More teachers are getting are having sex with students. And we saw it on the news today. Like, yo, people.
That's always happened.
Oh, they gave someone HIV on purpose.
If somebody's giving people HIV,
that's been going on for a while.
Yeah, a lot of people doing that.
Wow, that's crazy, man. So it's a lot of shit going down, but I just want to say to all the white folks, man, like y'all gotta let me try to help you out with your racism, okay? Because the business of the racism y'all trying to make happen, it's not gonna work if you got niggas like Justin Bieber and this no-name ass white chick being on a platform talking about fuck niggas and nigga this and nigga this and nigga that. The reason why racism works and why white people can pretend it's not happening is because you smile in people's faces.
Right.
And then in private, you say
all the nigga
all
shit. So turn the cameras off.
Turn the cameras off. Donald Sterling, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Justin Bieber, shut the fuck up. That white bitch, shut the fuck up. You understand?
Or at the very least, be comical with it.
Right, like I don't know how to do. How the fuck you don't know?
That chainsaw joke? That's a classic.
Your racism is falling off. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know how long it's gonna take.
See, because their racism used to be stealth. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it used to be incognito.
Exactly.
But now, it's just all open, and it detracts from the value of the beauty of racism.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm sure there's a better way of saying it, but
Adam's apple didn't even fully come in. Now it was like intimidating.
Justin Bieber?
Exactly.
You know you like
put
Justin
some
Bieber.
Put some bass in it.
You would still do Justin Bieber.
Hell no.
Come on. But yeah, all you racist people, man, I need to chill. Chill the fuck out. Just
look, all you attractive white women out there, you can call me nigger as long as my penis is inside you. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
And on that note, people, we got to take a break. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla at us. Yeah.
For love.
The views
views and opinions expressed on GoPro Radio Network shows are solely those of the speakers and are not necessarily the views or opinions of GoPro Radio Networks, Inc. or its affiliates. These broadcasts are provided on the understanding that they do not constitute professional advice or services. Individuals who speak in these broadcasts express their own opinions, experiences, and conclusions. GoPro Radio Networks and its affiliates do not necessarily endorse or oppose any particular opinion or conclusion discussed in these broadcasts. You may not edit, modify, or redistribute these broadcasts in any way without the express permission of GoPro Radio Networks, Inc. GoPro Radio Networks assumes no liability for any of your activities in connection with these broadcasts or for your use of these broadcasts in connection with your website, computer, or playing device.
Do you need to step up your dating game? If so, go to MrLocario.com and become a Mr. Locario member. Mr. Locario members get exclusive dating advice from the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Locario, every month. To become a member, go to MrLocario.com and click on the membership tab on the homepage. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com. Join today.
You want to know the truth, folks? Do you really want to know the truth? Well, perhaps you can't handle the truth. But if you can listen to GoPro Radio. Tune in at www.goproradio.com. Now, have I made myself clear?
GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. I know I do.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
We're back on the Sexy Party Show.
The Sexy Party Show.
Radio Network. Call the numbers 347-308-8977. 347-308-8977. Oh, and by the way, that racist lady chick, her name is Janelle Ambrosia. Or
Ambrosia.
Yeah, Janelle Ambrosia. So you can find her, Google her, and say what you must. They have it's JANELLE Ambrosia, and they have her.
Hey, stop spelling this racist bitch's name. Stop it.
No, they have. You have to go to her page. Janelle Ambrosia is a racist. You got to go to her page and tell her what she's doing wrong.
The Sexy Party Show, talking about sexy racism on the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network.
Exactly.
Live from Jersey City.
Right. Now, so this part of the show is called What's Your Fantasy? In this part of the show, we come up with a scenario, and then we each talk about what we would do in that scenario. And JB is like, fuck, I should have left. But you're here now. So
gotta rock out.
Yes. You gotta rock out.
The fantasy.
Nice.
Yes. Oh God. Oh.
That fast?
Exactly.
Yes.
You ain't got no time for that.
Ain't got time for that bullshit.
So, better
get yours.
Does anyone have a scenario or?
I have a scenario. Yes. So I'm in a parking lot, right?
Yes.
And there's this sexy woman with about 6 kids standing around my car.
Uh-huh.
And then I start my car, and then she starts calling me a nigger profusely. So I take out my camera phone and I say, "Hey, bitch. Hey, you honky bitch, come here." I said, the only time I let a white bitch call me a nigger is if my penis is inside her.
Nice.
And so she gets into the car, and then she puts my penis in her mouth.
Nice. I like this. Racism fantasy. Let's do this. Hold on, wait, before we keep going, we got some callers. Let me get a 25134 something. I don't want to say your whole name. I mean, what you're on the Sexy Party Show. Who's this?
Yo, what's up, man? This is Elisha.
Who? This is who?
Elijah.
Oh, Elijah, what's poppin'?
Yo, where you calling from, bruh?
What's good, Alabama, man?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what's up? So what's your thoughts on all this racism that's been going on with?
Yo, that it's crazy, man, because I watched it on Facebook earlier today, and what's the city called? Chinook, whatever it's called, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people love shitting on Alabama, like, oh man, it's bad down there, man. This junk is everywhere, man. It's like a virus. This white supremacy system is a virus, man. It's viral around this month, okay? And they just down here in Alabama, man. That was I really wasn't surprised by that, because she kind of reminded me of like a hick. You know what I'm saying? But she kind of got like a little northern thing going on.
Right.
That's usually how it goes.
That's true.
Yo, man, thanks for the call, man. We're going to keep you on hold.
I'm going to get the other 25147. What's going on? Who's this? You on the Sexy Party Show?
It was good, man. Tito, what's good?
Tito, what's
what up,
poppin'?
Tito?
That's my twin brother that just called, man.
Oh, yeah, right.
He sounded a lot like her, right? Yeah.
So Tito, what's your thoughts on all this racism and all that shit going on, especially with this you saw the video with the lady?
I didn't see it, but I saw like little memes on my Instagram.
Right.
Bro, man, racism is a cancer. It's just not. I'm out in Phoenix right now, and I heard some bad news about Phoenix. So racism is not only in the South, man. It's everywhere, man. It's a freaking cancer.
Right.
Yes.
It's crazy. Thanks for the input. I'm gonna put you on hold real quick. That's it's insane, man. Racism is fucking crazy, man. I got to talk to my wife about this all the time. I'm like, listen, I'm black, you're white, so whatever.
So any more fantasies? Any slave whips, chains, anything?
Yes. Can I go?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm gonna go next. So my fantasy is I am at a very wealthy white man's house.
Wait,
right?
What?
Pause. I didn't say anything. At a very wealthy white man's house, and his daughter comes out, right? And he's scared that I'm gonna fuck his daughter.
Yes.
Right? So I tell his daughter to come in the room, and it's us three in the room.
Yes.
And I tell this fucking white guy, I say, listen, I need all I need all the papers and contracts that you have for your businesses.
Yeah.
And I have a gun to his head, and I was like, I need you to sign over your businesses to me.
Yes.
Right? Then I need you to call all your other white rich friends and tell them to sign over their businesses to my friends.
Right.
Then I want you to call all the other people that you know to give the black people their reparations and all of this shit. Right? Then I have his daughter suck my dick.
Right.
Then I come in her face.
Oh, yeah.
Then I tell him to lick my cum off of her face.
Oh!
And then I shoot him in the head. That's what I'm talking about.
That works out.
That's a fantasy right there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
No, that was wrong. I
different.
shouldn't have did that.
That's
That was
different.
wrong. I shouldn't have did that shit.
But, I mean, who else is going to lick the cum off her face?
That's gay. Anyway, so is any of you ladies have any
Yo, when you started talking about the sign, when you started talking about the sign and the business is over,
Right.
that I almost ejaculated right there. Like,
because that's where the real fantasy is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, JB.
I don't know. I would just I would like to do it in a tree.
But it has
like
to be
the top of the
racism,
tree. Oh,
not
I'm sorry.
racism.
In a tree?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's where niggas get lynched. You sure?
Not hanging, but
You sure now?
But I don't have any racist fantasies. Though. I'm kind of good on that.
She didn't know what she was stepping into.
Okay, I have one. I just
I ain't
thought of
mad.
one. So you know that when they have those fat suits and they put Tyra Banks in a fat suit one time and sent her out in the public
Oh,
so
shit,
she could,
right.
So I would have one of those suits, but it would be a petite white girl. And I would go ring what's his name? Sterling's first name?
Right, Donald.
Donald Sterling. I would ring his bell and I would pretend that I was lost. And I was only 22 and I would want him to save me from the nigger bunnies that would chase me. Magic Johnson, I just saw him drive by and he said he was going to get me and I need you to protect me. And so, of course, we would be in and he would, I'm just that type at this point, so he's going to try to get me. And I would be like, but first, put these blindfolds on. Then I would tie him to the bed. And then I would come out of my petite white girl. And well, as you know, the rest would be history. Okay,
Oh
there
my
you go.
God, we are horrible.
Yeah, horrible.
Oh, we are horrible people right now.
Okay, that
This
was
is bad. This is really bad. I feel like a girl right now who's just fucked a guy and feels guilty because she's a chick and that's what chicks do. But look at JB. JB's like, you holding back, JB.
Not in my world.
Really? You don't feel guilty about doing it sometimes?
No.
Really?
I'm grown.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, Anita.
Yes.
It is time for you to hit us with that pleasurable passion that you do about the passionable, pleasurable things you do.
So we're talking about black relationships.
Oh, shit.
And I wanted to go in on a few things where black relationships go wrong.
At the beginning.
At the beginning.
Go wrong.
Oh, well, there are many reasons. Not just, well, you know what? Never mind. Matter of fact, like unemployed people being in a relationship. You should be in a relationship. But let's just say, gossiping in a relationship. You and your partner, like when there's couples and couples are involved with other couples, the exchange of gossip among those couples has a way of deteriorating the relationship.
Right.
So you, as a couple, you have to know when you can have casual conversations about people in your close-knit relationship. And then you have to know that if it's not, I always say, if it's not going in a positive direction, where if Pav and JB were in a relationship and I was in a relationship with somebody and I was going to talk about them, if it wasn't, I'm sorry, JB. He's already like, yes, that's right, we're in a relationship.
JB's not even paying attention.
No, I'm listening.
If you're not going to have anything positive to say about the next couple,
right,
know that you probably should let it go and move on. There's no good that's going to come. I really don't get when men and women be bitching up talking about other people. It's such a bitch move, and it's not healthy for the relationship.
I wouldn't do that.
Anytime a man gets into the gossip game, I be like, bitch ass nigga, I need to be moving.
I used to have to tell a girl, like, yo, keep that shit between you and your sister. Like, why do we need to talk about that shit?
I don't even respect the man when he does that, but that's just me. So learning to listen in your relationship. If you're dating, and these two, that's
black people have a lot of wax buildup, so I don't know. Yet another problem.
I think we just need to fuck more. That's
what I'm talking about. And stop.
See, and they talk this shit.
Exactly.
They talk this shit.
See, the thing is that a lot of people like to front like, oh no, it's, I've been working 80 billion hours and it's not the sex. I'm just angry. You just need to bust a nut. I mean, that's and I've told friends that and they didn't believe me until they actually bust the nut. And I was like, you know what, Jackie? You know what? Just tell your roommate I need a toy or something. Like,
see,
I agree.
And if you can get toys, where can they get
That's
toys?
Right. They can go to pleasureaddiction.com. Go shop there. Relieve yourself, both men and women. And if you want to find me on Facebook, Pleasurable Addiction. If you want to find the group, you want to find all of us on Facebook, we're in the Sexy Party Show group. And come like the page. Join the group. It'll be fun.
Do you think
we need more women to join our group? Not so much join our group, but be active members in our group. Because we do have women in our group, but you guys be intimidating them. And
really? We make too much damn sense.
We a little weak in the group, and I need women be saying, I saw what they said. Well, you saw what they said, then say something.
Y'all scared? Why y'all so scared of us? Why y'all scared of men?
They scared because we're a couple of dudes who actually make fucking sense, and it's hard for y'all to control.
I don't know.
Why y'all scared of my sense for?
I don't know if it makes sense, but I know women.
You know why?
You don't know if it
They're scared that we make sense, but if we made dollars, they be feeling us. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Certain women are brought up certain types of ways, so like you have different women, you have different men. That's really all I can say about that.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't never give me a valid reason for why they don't say something. Sometimes they say they don't want to get into the arguments back and forth. I'm like, it's not arguments.
The lady, because they can't argue with us. They can't mentally spar with the man. You feel me?
All right.
Look at JB. I'm saying this because I want JB.
You hear that, ladies? You hear that? You're not mentally capable of sparring.
JB's trying to be cool right now.
I'm gonna be truthful. There are some men who say stuff in a group, and I won't even open up their thing.
You just feel like,
ho, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exactly. And on that note, people, we got to take a quick break.
Oh, it's break time already?
Yes, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about the issues in black relationships. You listening to the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Holla at us.
Break.
Yeah.
For love.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a great opportunity. If you have a product or service, a talent or something important to say, now's your chance to have your own radio show. Whether you're just starting out or a veteran looking for a professional platform to enhance your presentation, the GoPro Radio Network is the premier place to cultivate and share new and exciting content. We'll help you to grow your audience and keep it growing long after your first broadcast. Now you have a voice. Call 212-696-8562 today or visit www.goproradio.com and you'll be amazed at how easy and affordable it is to have your own radio show on the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio. Listen to the voices in your head.
Do you need to step up your dating game? If so, go to MrLocario.com and become a Mr. Locario member. Mr. Locario members get exclusive dating advice from the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Locario, every month. To become a member, go to MrLocario.com and click on the membership tab on the homepage. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com. Join today.
You want to know the truth, folks? Do you really want to know the truth? Well, perhaps you can't handle the truth. But if you can listen to GoPro Radio. Tune in at www.goproradio.com. Now, have I made myself clear?
GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. I know I do.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Back. It's the Sexy Party Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Call the numbers 347-308-8977. 347-308-8977. So this part of the show is called The Dirty Sexy Truth. Yeah. Let's get it popping.
I came so hard watching you bang that girl. And so did you. Let's start talking dirty.
Yo, what movie was that from?
I don't even know.
I came so hard watching you bang that girl.
Wait. Replay.
I came so hard watching you bang that girl.
Oh.
And so did you.
Oh.
Let's start talking dirty.
That shit is sexy.
Yes, it's sexy.
Like a 90s porn.
This is sexy. So today on the Dirty Sexy Truth, we're going to be talking about issues in black relationships
on the Sexy Party Show.
Yeah.
On the GoPro Radio Network, live from Jersey City, New Jersey.
You know, talking about this stuff makes me nervous because it's very emotional topic. You know what I'm saying?
All you niggers call in. All my niggers.
So
call right in.
Do you think our Jewish friend is gonna call in tonight?
I hope he does.
I don't know.
I want to hear his opinion on nigga shit.
Exactly. So what's some issues in black relationships? What's the main thing that's going on?
Niggas in America. Like us being in America, period.
Or that, and you know, what in romantic relationships, niggas ain't getting together.
I think lack of understanding and balance.
All right, okay, stop. Let's stop using this N-word. We're talking about black relationships.
Okay, not nigger relationships.
Exactly. It's a whole different thing.
So the thing. Okay, let's talk about how, like you were saying, black folks.
Oh, perfect song.
He said perfect song.
Here we go.
You said black folks in America. What you mean by that?
Well, okay. I once saw this play called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome.
Right.
Okay, and it explained very early on about the difference between colored people that evolved
right
societies and civilizations near the equator. And what the basic point they were trying to make is that as people who grew and thrived in warm climates, we have a different outlook on life where we don't hoard our food to try to keep it from the next man, because food grows freely on trees and we're in tune with nature and we deal with the animals and we can cultivate food 12 months a year. So we're not like all about, well, this is mine and go get your own because I got to take care of my family over here. And white people, on the other hand, Caucasians, they thrived in cooler climates where they could only harvest food 3 months out the year. So what they would do is they would harvest the food, then they would create once they realized that they had to protect the food they harvested so they could feed their family throughout the winter months, they would create things like castles and big structures to protect their food and to protect what made them a society from other people. So that created the whole structure of like capitalism, greed, money, all those things. Black people are not accustomed to that shit. Naturally. I'm talking about, this is like a genetic thing I'm talking about. Like this is like what makes us as colored people in general. We're not really totally.
It's just like with temperature.
We can't thrive in that shit. Melon. We don't understand. Like the white guy, he systematically keeps black people in a certain position so he can be powerful. Black people, we can eat. Like I said, if you live in Jamaica, I come from Jamaica. There's fruit and food growing on the trees at all times. Even homeless people is eating better than niggas who got homes in America. You see what I'm saying? No lie, no exaggeration. So black people
gotta know how to cook.
So that's the same type of reason why white people will look at us and call us lazy. And that's why we spend all our money on bullshit. Because we love to party, we love to like just do shit and enjoy life until we die. White people, on the other hand, they gotta save every fucking dollar because they're thinking about their grandkids. They're still in that mind of being in the cold climates and saying, yo, we need to harvest, we need to save, we need to protect our fortunes and shit from all these other colored people. It's just a part of their genetic and innate makeup. So so just to conclude, black people being in America, that begins all the issues that stop us from being productive and striving in this actual society.
But also too, that goes into our, sexual and romantic relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's why black folks is always arguing. If you go on Twitter and Facebook and join all these black groups, it's niggas ain't shit, the black woman this, black girl, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit goes. You feel what I'm saying?
Plus, these hoes ain't loyal.
Exactly.
So we're gonna go to our callers because we don't want Ronan to stay on.
Let me get Ronan 317. Ronan, what do you think about what's going on? What we were just talking about?
There's a lot of validity what he's saying, but I think the other part is there's a lot of us dealing with some sexual taboos because again, like most of us on respective levels, we've been either taken advantage of or it's been to the point where we have issues with our sexuality a lot. So you got black women who are really over sexualized, I guess, put in that box. And same thing with the guys. We're supposed to be these mandinos and bucks and all that stuff. So there's a lot of unrealistic pressures on both of us. But if we actually look into ourselves and accept ourselves, some great fucking Serengeti type sex.
All right. I'll put you on hold for a second. Let me get 251. Is this Tito or is this Elijah?
It's Tito.
Is this Tito?
Freaking doing all that.
Hey, Tito.
No, this ain't Tito, man. This is Elijah.
Oh, Elijah. Okay. All right. So what you thinking, man?
With the with the whole and the black relationship and everything like that, man, I think it really stems from like a lot of single mothers. You know what I'm saying? They end up. It's like when you don't have a father in the homes. A lot of these black people, man. A lot of these women, man, like they teach the girls like kind of how to be masculine, whatever, and they teach the guys. You know what I'm saying? How to be like soft or whatever. And I honestly think that it's honestly like old dude just said, man, it's like embedded in a lot of black men. You know what I mean? Because honestly, when I see a lot of these guys, man, I'm like, man, this dude. I mean, there's no way he can't help this, man. This is who he is, man. He's been taught this, and it's like it's who he is as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you, and I'll put your whole. So yeah, that's a good point. All the whole gender switching, like the black community is on some matriarchal shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When the black man is supposed to be running shit, but it ain't going down like that. Black women are running shit. You know what I'm saying?
Black men ain't gonna run shit because we don't own shit.
That too.
All right. And other part, I think the women have to step up and take charges because the lack of the black man being there, and we're not gonna say that the black woman wants to take charge. It's because he's not there. He's either in jail or he's just not there. He's trying to run two houses. You know what? Regardless, nobody. I get the systematic.
That's what we're saying. Oh, I'm sorry, I almost hit you.
Fine. I understand their systematic.
No, but
hurdles that are designed to hold us back, but not all of us fall for that. You're not sitting in jail. We're not recording this from a jail prison.
No, I know that, but go ahead. Sorry.
I think it has to do a lot with balance and understanding for each other's mind and bodies. And so once you have a certain level of understanding, it's not that confusing. It's not that complicated. We all know the disadvantages and the issues within our community. But if you use that as an excuse, then you bound to have issues in your home or elsewhere.
Right, but my thing is this. Why can't black women, right, understand that the system is fucking all of us up? You understand what I'm saying? So when the black man comes to you and he says, listen, I want to build this and make this happen, and I need you to be my woman and be there for me, why can't that happen?
It can happen.
It doesn't happen a lot, though.
It does. It just depends. I guess maybe it's certain black women that you had dated before.
No. I'm just saying because like you were saying, because just like what Anita was saying, she was like how the black woman feels like she needs to take charge because the black man isn't doing it and all the other stuff. So what it is I'm saying is that why can't the black woman say, hey, listen, you're the black man, right? I'm not going to shit on you. I'm not going to put you down. I'm not going to do it. And black men shouldn't do this. Should do the same thing to women also. But what I'm saying is that black women, you have a easier time to be able to communicate with us to actually make things happen because the black man is always under attack by everybody. You see what I'm saying? Nobody's fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So since nobody's fucking with y'all, why can't that happen? That's all I'm saying.
I think that's a large assumption.
Well,
it depends.
No, but black women are being fucked with.
I think both sexes are being
but
fucked with.
not as much. A black woman is seen as being not as intimidating as a black man. I walk into a room, and I don't think a white man would go, "Oh, where's my wallet?" He's not gonna.
But even if it's not that,
we're not talking about that.
Even if it's not that, you have sexual attributes, where the black woman is being attacked, were looked at a lot of the times as more risque and promiscuous, and that whole Jezebel concept.
Yeah, have more kids.
So, I mean, that's stereotypical. Because some of us have none, but
there's a reason why you do. It's because we all from the islands and we love to fuck. It's in us. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, white girls like to fuck. The thing is that they
abort.
They abort everything that they have. Abort, birth control, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, don't make it seem like it's just a black woman thing. Because if there was no such thing as birth control and abortion, every bitch on this earth probably would have had a kid already.
But I just want
to it out there.
I just want to go back and say no. Like the thing is, the stuff that I said about our conditions as colored people, it's not a condition to be used as an excuse. But what I think is we need to understand it and figure out how to make it work for us and take those things that are considered in this society as a negative, right, and make it, like I said, work for us.
That's what I'm saying, right.
So let's just say if we know, I'm being crass on purpose, but black bitches in the projects is just having kids left and fucking right? What black men need to do then is to realize we have an army on our hands. Build shit for all these black kids to develop positive shit with, so we can have organization and have movement and strategies to benefit our people, not fucking do dumb shit to go to jail, and then you can never leave your children.
Right, and I agree with you on that point.
And that's nigga shit anyway.
No, right, and at the same,
it's fine. I understand, but it's gonna happen anyway.
I think there's a difference between black folk.
Instead of hating ourselves for it, we need to figure out a way to take it as a positive and move forward with it because it's a part of us. Fucking and having kids is a part of us.
Of course.
Black chicks love to feel raw black dick. It's just a part of us.
No, they don't.
What?
Of course. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. But
the only women
that doesn't mean you do it all the time.
The only women who have told me not to use a condom in my life have been colored.
Wait, hold on. We gotta go on a quick break. We're gonna come back and talk more about this. You guys are listening to the Sexy Party Show on the Go Pro Radio Network.
I like that.
GoPro Radio, the fastest growing network in the galaxy, is leaner and meaner with a new attitude, new technology, and a brand new lineup. Tune in and get wired every Wednesday, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern with the BCS Experience featuring Byron C. Saunders, formerly of New York City's WBAI. Then at 6 p.m., it's the Black Agenda TV Express featuring sought-out political commentator Glenn Ford, formerly of America's Black Forum. Then at 8 p.m., it's time for Kay Thompson Live with the legendary radio host Kay Thompson of Inner City Broadcasting's WLIB and her son, renowned actor Eric Payne, who starred in such films as Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, Drop Squad, and many more. Then, at 9 p.m., it's Food Rap, featuring Nina Markel, a.k.a. the unofficial mayor of Jersey City, and former Viacom marketing guru Shauna Glover. Last but not least, at 10 p.m. Eastern, it's the Sexy Party Show, with the bad boy of dating Mr. Locario of I Love New York fame and his partner in crime, Miles Cunningham. So get wired every Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern only on the GoPro Radio Network, www.goproradio.com. Listen to the voices in your head.
Do you need to step up your dating game? If so, go to MrLocario.com and become a Mr. Locario member. Mr. Locario members get exclusive dating advice from the bad boy of the dating game, Mr. Locario, every month. To become a member, go to MrLocario.com and click on the membership tab on the homepage. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com. Join today.
You want to know the truth, folks? Do you really want to know the truth? Well, perhaps you can't handle the truth. But if you can listen to GoPro Radio. Tune in at www.goproradio.com. Now, have I made myself clear?
GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head. I know I do.
You're listening to content developed by the GoPro Radio Network, the fastest growing network in the galaxy. GoPro Radio Network. Listen to the voices in your head.
Show on the GoPro Radio Network. Call the number 347-308-8977, 347-308-8977. So we're talking about black relationships, black issues in black relationships. And, you know, it's interesting because I was just thinking, like, I think the thing that makes the issues in black relationships, negative and hard to deal with is that I feel like black people spend way too much time, giving white folks and racism like attention. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like if we, like, for example, I think it's a combination of us ignoring them and at the same time working together. So if I'm saying, look, my brother, we're gonna do this, we're gonna put this business together, I'm putting this business together with my sister, whatever, and we're gonna do this shit, and then somebody comes and says, you nasty nigger, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we're gonna do this business, right? You see what I'm saying? Because as soon as they say you nasty nigger, we gotta take a whole day to talk about why you gotta call me a nigger. What the fuck? All this racism, let's march.
Or if they say you starting a business with your black sisters, like, you know niggas be stealing, right? You better watch your money.
Exactly.
And then you gonna start being
Start looking.
That's some self-hate shit. That's another issue. That's a huge issue.
So the racism.
Like, I don't like this one because he's dark skinned or light skinned.
Right, exactly.
The fuck? Who got time for that dumb
like,
shit?
we gotta stop all
Stop
that
the Jim
shit.
Crow.
Like, stop all the bullshit that don't matter. Because
Please.
it's like, if we arguing about,
like caramel and chocolate.
Yeah, like black folks do this, and every time you say they do this, it's always about something negative. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're saying in the sound when there's too much black people talking and not doing. And that's true. So we got to do more doing and less talking and more ignoring of racism. You understand what I'm saying?
We got to start another show where it's not a talk show, it's a do show.
Right.
Like, just put the camera up and just show us doing shit.
because there's there's some racist shit that happens where you can't technically ignore it because it's gonna kill you. It'll ruin your life. Like where certain type of things. But if like this video that just came out with the lady and shit, and she's talking all of this shit, it's just like, fuck you, whatever. Just let's keep it moving onto something that we need to do, because all of that, it really takes a lot of it's a lot of distraction, and then therefore we're not gonna get nothing done if we have so many distractions. The reason why white folks could get a lot of shit done, not only that we're in a white supremacist society, also because they can just fucking be people.
Right.
So they have nothing else distracting them from their white guys. Like, damn, I was trying to get this thing happening, but man, like these cops. And this I was trying to get this job, and I was in this club, and they kicked me out because I was white. I was trying to handle some business. They don't got none of that shit.
Nothing.
So all they got to do is focus on the shit. So black folks need to just focus on their shit.
Unfortunately, discrimination is a big issue, and that's actually more dangerous than actually slavery ever was, because you don't have the physical chains, you have the mental chains and the chains affected by society.
Right.
But that's not an excuse. But I think when we stop comparing ourselves to other races and stop, I mean, personally, I don't really use incidents of white people in comparison to black people because I think it's invalid. As a strong black woman, I mean, I just know I'm strong. It's easy, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's not complicated stuff. I'm not going to be like, well, Becky upstate, did this and she sucked more dick than me, so that's why she got $10,000. Fuck out of here. It's like, your strengths, your weaknesses, you do what's best for you. And I think if you know you're a strong black woman, you're a strong black woman. If you know you're a strong black man, it equally works out. And I don't make the comparison to white people because, like, no disrespect, but I don't think they worried about us. So I think we need to worry about us. I think they worried about us probably more in a negative sense, but I don't no disrespect, but I don't really pay them no mind. But I just kind of work on us.
But see, even
that's just me though.
But see, even that whole strong black woman shit.
I mean, some people take it to another level.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
It's levels to this.
Martha Stewart. In any conversation, she's Martha Stewart.
Right.
Fucking Kelly Ripa. In any conversation, hey, my name's Kelly.
Right.
Any black women in America, well, I'm a strong, independent black woman. Like, all these fucking things.
Right. It's like when someone says BBW, big beautiful woman, they're saying you're beautiful and have to add the adjective, big or whatever, because people will naturally see you as not beautiful being big. So when you say I'm a strong black woman, you're implying that technically black women aren't strong, so I have to let you know that I'm a strong black woman. So we got to drop all that shit.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
Like when James Brown came out with the song Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, big fucking mistake.
Right.
Great song, big fucking mistake.
Right.
Say it loud, I'm black and when do white people ever make a song talking about, hey, it's great to be white in America?
I think a lot of stuff, like I said, has to do.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I have to play something for you guys. I really do. I've been wanting to play this since the last show and I forgot. But let me play it real quick.
It's getting hot in
here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Lucky guy. I got a lot going for me. I'm healthy. I'm relatively young. I'm white, which thank God for that shit, boy. That is a huge leg up. Are you kidding me? Oh God, I love being white. I really do. Seriously, if you're not white, you're missing out, because this shit is thoroughly good. But let me be clear, by the way. I'm not saying that white people are better. I'm saying that being white is clearly better. Who could even argue? If it was an option, I would re-up every year. Oh yeah, I'll take white again. Absolutely. I've been enjoying that. I'm going to stick with white. Thank you. Here's how great it is to be white. I could get in a time machine and go to any time, and it would be fucking awesome when I get there.
And it goes on. It goes on because
that shit as Louis C.K. right?
That's Louis C.K. Yep.
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. See, that's that white supremacy for you, man. That's what happens.
And I like that because he's being straight up.
Yeah, and I was just getting ready to say that. I respect it.
Right, and that's the thing. White folks
gotta
know
respect comedy.
They know about white supremacy and the shit that's going on. But this is the funny part though. When black folks get their shit together, white people are gonna lose their fucking minds. That's all I'm gonna say. When black people get this shit together, white people are gonna lose their minds, and black people are actually gonna get shit popping. But see, that's the thing. They don't want, you know what I'm saying, for you to get shit popping. This is why they distract you with all that nigger shit.
You know what I think? You know what I think? I think all this racism coming out.
Right.
I think it's a subconscious backlash
right.
of all the things happening in Black America. Like
right.
just
their greatest fears are
coming to pass because we have a black president. Call it what you want, say whatever you want about Obama, this and that. The fact is there's a black man in the fucking White House. Period.
Right.
They should go.
Your man Dr. Dre. He just made a $800 million deal.
Right.
And he already had like 150 or 200 in the bank. So that
like
makes him a billionaire overnight.
Right.
Shit like that wasn't happening. These people are getting upset. The whole Sterling thing. He's been undone by a fucking black Mexican. This is upsetting for them.
I just want a picture with Magic
like Puffy just started his own network. Oprah just started her own network.
Right.
But like Pharrell is the biggest fucking music person in the world.
Right.
Like a lot, and on top of that, because of technology, it's kind of like, you know, they still have a hold on to us,
right?
But a lot of us are starting to realize how the technology is making us free. So we can actually get to our fans without them, and they're like, wait, hold on, wait. You fucking niggas are figuring it out. Stop, hold on.
Right.
All this shit, it's happening for a reason, I'm telling you. And it's actually scary.
No, I was going to say, I'm actually adopted by white folk. And the funny thing about it is I remember when Obama got his second term, and what my adoptive father said, he was like, oh man, your president is in there. And I was like, wait a second. I didn't even vote. So he's your generation's president.
No,
it was the whole thing. I swear.
He meant to say he's your president.
Exactly.
He cleaned it up kind of nice though. I like that.
He tried to be funny. I had to let him have it. It got crazy.
Wow.
Yo, it's crazy because you got to understand, for a lot of white folks power is in you being down. So when you're not down, white folks ain't got no problem with you as long as you're not above them. You understand what I'm saying? Soon as they see that you are doing better than them, it's like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? But we're almost at the end of the show. So this is the moral of the story music. So the moral of the story today is just to fucking focus on black shit. Don't get
black company.
Don't get all distracted by the nigger shit. Don't get distracted by the racist or the racism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stick with your people and build some shit and get it popping.
And that goes for white people too.
And start cooking because it saves money. I just want to let everybody know.
Right.
Men and women.
And make sure you support GoPro Radio because it's a black company. Okay?
Exactly.
And make sure you support.
Go click the donate.
Donate. Go click the donate button. Make sure you support How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day because I'm black and I wrote this. Make sure you support Pleasure Addictions.
PleasureAddictions.com.
Because it's black. There's a lot of black shit going on. You understand what I'm saying?
90
and
seconds.
White people support black people too. It's okay.
And use birth control. It's out there for a reason.
You know what I'm saying? Learn from my wife. She submits to the black penis every night, and this is what everyone should do. This is all I'm saying. This is what the world should do. Submit to the black penis, and the world will be a better place. That is it, guys. We are gone. This is a sexy party show on the GoPro Radio Network.
Yo, we gotta. No racism next week.
Yes.
None.
Yes.
Sick of this shit.
Exactly.
60
and we are out. Guys, remember, the truth is inside you. We gone. Peace. Later.
Peace.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.